They say if you work hard enough, you'll get what you desire. Here at the City College of Philadelphia, we believe that if you are worked hard enough, you will get what you desire. And more.
Obedience ensures success. Excellence is compliance.
How do you think students who steal should be disciplined?
The root of the problem will have to be addressed first. They're stealing for a reason.
Well, whether that reason is them just looking for like a few seconds of fun, whether it be like a distraction from like their home life or a distraction within, that's one thing. But if they're stealing out of necessity, then that's another thing entirely.
Have you ever been so hungry that you stole because you couldn't afford to pay for your food?
I have been so hungry that my friends stole for me.
No. I was fortunate enough to be able to afford food when I need it. I've never really gone hungry to the point of stealing, but I've gotten close. And being hungry is something undescribable to like anyone who hasn't ever been. It puts you in like a fight or flight mode. I'm not the person to like really expound upon this, given it was only like a few times I've had this situation and like it wasn't really that dire, but it changes brain chemistry, you know?
Should a student have to pay for lunch, or should schools provide for them?
I don't think students should have to pay for lunch. I think everybody has the need to eat, so we shouldn't paywall the access to that food.
Would you blame the person for stealing out of anger?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You're the new guy, right? What's your name?
Nathaniel, sir.
I'm gonna call you Nate. Is that alright with you, Nate? Good. You know what it's like to have this much power, Nate? To have everybody that works for you fear you?
No, sir.
See, even you fear me. They taught you well at your training, didn't they?
They did, sir.
Nate, look at this. This is what happens when they don't fear me enough. Delinquents, rebels, thieves. These students think they can roam my halls without being punished. Go get that student. Bring them to my office.
Sir.
Go.
Where are you taking me? I didn't do anything wrong. There's been a misunderstanding.
The less you resist, the easier this will be. If you're caught stealing and thievery isn't tolerated.
Hi.
How do you feel about security guards reprimanding students who are misbehaving?
Well, it definitely depends on what the student is doing and if that action of theirs was justified. For example, there's a few things that are happening on campus right now, like the teachers going on strike. It's one of the biggest things. You know, there may be some people who might partake in that, and if we get reprimanded for, you know, doing that kind of stuff, I feel like if the student is doing everything that they're supposed to, and the security guard's just reprimanding them because they're across the picket line, that's something I don't really see eye to eye with. But for the most part, I think regulation and security is really important. I feel like order is really important because without order, humans are really chaotic. So we kind of need we need structure. If not, we'll be crazy. It'll be some type of anarchical society.
Student 135, what did you do? I need you to tell me what you did.
I stole
What did you steal?
a bag of chips
Why did you steal a bag of chips?
because I was hungry.
No. You did not steal because you were hungry. You have these mischievous, disobedient impulses that need to be programmed out of you.
Programmed out of me?
Yes. You see, we all have these desires, even me. But we can't act on any of these desires if we do not work for it.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Calm down. You already made your bed. Now lie in it. Nate, is the room prepared?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Please, I won't steal again. Let me go. I don't need to be reprogrammed. Please, help me.
So, who do you think should be voting to decide on which president will be leading the school?
This school, I think that students should have a say in that. It should be shared representation in a democratic way. I think students should have a say in who the president of the school will be. I think faculty and staff, and also administrators. And I think it should be like a piece of us get a third of the representation.
If the president came up to you right now, what would you say to them?
I'd say, hello, Dr. Generals. I hope you're doing great today. I just had a few questions about the school's budget. We're supposed to govern clubs. And also, we have a budget. I'm a part of student government, by the way. I'm the vice president for student government here. And so we've had meetings with the administrators of the school, and it's been really tough regarding our budget, especially the school's budget. And I'd also want to know, can we have more administrative transparency with the school? Can we please tell students what the heck is going on? Can we please be allowed in bargaining when the federation and the administrators are going to bargain? I think a student should be on there so we are up to date on everything that's happening in the school, because we pay into the school, we are the stakeholders, and also learning conditions are growing conditions, so we should be entitled to knowing everything that's running here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
We all know that many people do not have the drive or self-discipline needed to achieve their goals. And here, that kind of thing is unheard of. Students should not be caught up in silly things like games and pointless hobbies. Students should stick to the rules in order to leave the school fit and ready to join the outside world. That is the goal. That is what your purpose should be. And that is what you desire.